Hi guys, I'm Abby and this is my channel, and today we are going over the June setup for my bullet journal. It's crazy to think it's already June. That means the year's basically half over, and 2020 has been quite a weird year so far. I think we can all say that. It's been different than we all thought it would turn out. I really enjoyed how this theme turned out. I almost picked a different one, but I decided to wait till maybe July for that theme, so you'll see that next month. But for June, I chose a very happy theme, a very summery theme, and I really enjoyed putting this spread together, and I can't wait to work out the rest of the weekly spreads throughout the month. This is also the last month I'm going to be able to fit in my current bullet journal, so next month I get to start a brand new one. I'm at the very end. If you can see, it's at the very last part of the journal, and this month will be the last one I can fit into this one. So I get to move into a new journal, and I'll make a video all about that to post later this month. So if you want to see that, subscribe, and then you can see all the themes I do in that new journal. And that will hopefully last me till the end of 2020. And hopefully I have a lot more exciting things to put in that one than I have so far in this one, since half of it I've spent in quarantine. I've still really enjoyed the themes I've done, but there isn't a lot of content to put on the event calendar, let's say. But for right now, we can get into June and its monthly theme, which is sunflowers. So without further ado, I'll show you my June bullet journal setup. So guys, as I said, this is my June setup. It is sunflowers. I really enjoyed how this turned out, except for one part, which is this orange added on to this big sunflower. It was the first flower I did, and I thought it would blend better, but it didn't. I tried to fix it with some of the darker yellow here, but it just didn't work out. But it's the only flower that has orange, and the rest of them I really like. So I'm okay with how the spread turned out, but I decided to go with sunflowers because we are going into summer and it's really happy kind of theme. I've been wanting to work on my flower drawings. You see here I did a little border up and down with 3 flowers and added in some leaves for my sunflowers. I used 2 different yellows, one a little brighter, one a little darker. I don't know if you can really tell, maybe here. And then I used 2 greens for the leaves. You can't really tell as much, but you can see like a lighter green and then a darker green to make these flowers. And that is my cover page. Again, I really like how it turned out. Just wish I didn't put the orange in that first one. I thought it would blend a little better. But I did not, but I decided not to use it in the rest of my flowers, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. So now we have our monthly setup. I did my flowers on the side, and I added in stems and put the leaves on them, and I put a nice brown border. The insides of the flowers are brown, and so I used that to do the title, and then did yellow dots for the dates. And then I added in these kind of loose petals, which I added in later also, and it really helps to just kind of fill in spaces without doing another major flower. And I actually sort of messed up on this little layout. You can see these days are a little bit bigger than these days. I accidentally drew the line 1 up from where it's supposed to be. And so these are 5 and these are 7 boxes tall when they're supposed to be 6 by 6 like the rest of them. But what's a spread without an error here and there? Definitely not in my bullet journal. So the next pages we have are my habits and my playlist. My habits, as you can see, I'm going to fill it in with the green that I used on the stems. And I put 1 sunflower up there and one down here. I usually do 9 boxes, but I only did 8 just because I felt like putting a flower there and I just couldn't fit the other one. And then on this page I put 1 sunflower in a little bottle. I thought was a little different, and these sunflowers compared to the other ones I've done I just didn't put the lines in the sunflowers. I kind of like them without it. I kind of wish I didn't do the orange or the lines in all my flowers. But as you see, I also put in the little loose petals to kind of fill in some blank areas. And I chose green to mark the habits just because I didn't have a lot of stems and leaves except for right here. So I thought it would add more of the green color on these pages. But I think I'm going to do my playlist in black like the titles. And then my last pages, I did my goals and my brain dump. And of course I like to keep a lot of space on my brain dump page, so I did 2 flowers at the top and then loose petals at the bottom. And then the goals, I didn't put any flowers except for these tiny ones that I'll color in as I finish goals, hopefully. And so I just decided to do a stem going along the page with some leaves. Honestly, I was kind of getting tired of doing so many flowers. So I gave this page a little bit of a break, but I added more of them on the next page, which is my first week. And I really enjoyed how this turned out. I really like this layout of weekly spreads with the days in the center and then sides where you can draw and write notes. And I always usually put a calendar with the week highlighted. It's kind of just nice to see. And then I put a nice shadow using one of the greens and the brown and switched them off so I didn't have too many of one color. I thought doing them in yellow would be too much, and also in green too much, so I did the brown and the green alternating. And I really love when the month starts on a Monday, because if you've looked back at my past journals, you can, for the first week I usually mess up and put Monday even though it's not a Monday. So this one I didn't mess up my first week because it starts on a Monday and it's so nice. If you're interested in how to draw sunflowers, comment down below and I may make a video either on here or my Instagram of how I made them. But this is my June setup. I really like it. I'm looking forward to doing the weeks. The sunflowers, once you get the habit of how to make them, aren't that hard actually. And they're nice and bright, and I'm really looking forward to finishing out this journal because I'm at the end with this sunflower theme, and then starting the next 6 months in a new journal. So guys, like I said, that was my June setup with all the sunflowers and the stems and the leaves. Please like this video if you enjoyed this theme or plan on recreating it. You can tag me on Instagram at Abby, someone with 2 E's at the end. I would love to see them if you do recreate it or do any bullet journaling. I would love to see it. So subscribe down below if you want to see that video coming up about me starting a new journal and how to set up a bullet journal. It'd be good if you're interested in starting but you just don't know how to go about it. And then I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, if you want to be someone, why not be you? Bye.